Today's low-yield nukes, 20 kilotons of explosive power, roughly Hiroshima size, can be delivered with extreme precision and less collateral damage.
Hiroshima-sized nuke, very calculated.
I want to kill exactly these 200,000 people. Made a short list of 200,000 of the worst people, and they're all in one spot. Okay, this is what we were talking about before. We're talking about who to vote for, Democrats or Republicans. I feel like Republicans are more likely to fight a war with China. You know, they're gonna get cozier with Russia, I think, potentially. End the war in Ukraine, maybe not in Ukraine's favor, and then focus everything on China. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, I think the Democrats are more ambitious. They want to fight the whole world at once, which I think is great. Which I think is so much better because then China can just chill, mind its own business, do its trade, and just be the biggest and less violent, ideally.
Yep.
But if we do war with China, obviously 2 nuclear powers, the economist has outlined what would happen in a nuclear war between China and America.
I don't know anything about nuclear war. Alex, do you want to take this over?
Yeah. I thought you were going to go under the table. I thought you were going to do a surprise foot cam.
Lucas was like, I've got a great bit.
Not that great.
Aleksa is trading out Kelly Head boys on the blockchain live.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, with the blockchain. It is bad enough to contemplate a war in Asia. It is grimmer still to think through a nuclear one. But somebody has to. What makes you think there's going to be in Asia? If you're going to war with China, you're getting nuked in America.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? They're so used to fucking dropping bombs on people on the other side of the world with zero consequences.
Yeah.
You've never had to fight a real country.
Yeah. Do we really want to drop our bombs on China?
Yeah, it sounds bad.
Yeah, well.
And so Andrew Metrick, Philip Shears, and Stacey Pettyjohn, all of the Center for a New American Security, CNAS, a think tank in Washington, recently gathered a group of experts to play a tabletop exercise. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
To explore how a Sino-American nuclear war could break out. The results were not encouraging.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you. Right. Latest article we were reading about. What are you talking about?
Nothing's changed. We were reading that article in which it said there's a new nuclear policy.
Oh,
nothing's changed. We don't know about it. It's all secret. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
New York Post is exactly the same, and it's not about China.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the weirdest fucking article I've ever read. Oh my god. In the exercise scenario, 2032, when a war over Taiwan has been raging for 45 days, China uses theater nuclear weapons, with a shorter range and smaller yield than the city-busting strategic missiles, to shorten the war by coercing America into submission.
The targets include Guam
and Kwajalein Atoll. American
a
colonial fucking outpost.
An island that America's colonized next to China. Okay.
I love that we talk about how, Taiwan is going to take over. China's going to take over Taiwan. Meanwhile, America already has a fucking military bases in Guam.
Yeah.
Which is so far away from America. There's no place being part of America.
Yeah.
As well as the American Aircraft Carrier Strike Group. Wait, that's the distressing bit? Talking about China nuking your aircraft carrier strike group?
That you put there?
Idiots? The scary bit is a war where civilians die. I don't give a shit if a fucking boat blows up. A boat that's launching missiles in the other direction.
Yeah, it's crazy. Guam has the highest military service rate in any US territory or state because everyone there is the military. Does that count?
Yeah.
If you're military people and you have kids on an island, obviously they're going to fucking join the military. Like,
what's the other job on Guam?
I don't know. Getting fruit for the. No, actually, Americans don't eat fruit. I don't know.
Most people will not unreasonably think of conventional weapons as being less escalatory and thus more usable than nuclear ones. But today's low-yield nukes, 20 kilotons of explosive power, roughly Hiroshima size, can be delivered with extreme precision and less collateral damage. What does that mean?
No, Hiroshima-sized nuke. Very calculated. It's like you're the drones with the swords on it. You know, you only kill exactly who you want.
I want to kill exactly these 200,000 people.
Yep.
I've made a short list of 200,000 of the worst people, and they're all in one spot.
And what I did was I sent out a party invitation list, and they're all coming to my house, and I'm going to nuke all of them. It's like,
what the fuck is this? What is this? 20 kiloton precision, less collateral damage. The line between you. Oh my god.
Who writes this?
Fucking hate these people. It's literally
These are the same people that are like, nah. Like the nuking in Japan was good because we actually ended the
We're
war.
saving,
We saved
people.
everybody. It's like,
I don't understand. I don't know. It's so fucked. I get these like flashbacks where it feels like we're living in the future. Have you ever done like history in high school and you read about, I don't know, Genghis Khan or some shit, and you hear about the atrocious stuff that he did, and you're like, why were people on board with this?
yeah.
Like, what the hell, man? These people were so dumb back in the day. They're reading this, and you're just like, I'm not in the future. I'm literally living through this, and everyone in charge is a fucking imbecile, a big psychopath. Ay, ay, ay. The line between low-yield tactical nuclear weapons and precision-guided conventional weapons, in terms of both their operational effects and perceived impact, is blurring. It's only blurring because you're a fucking psycho. What are you talking about? Oh, the difference between this is very...
What are they saying?
Weeks into a conflict, both sides run short of conventional weapons. Theater nuclear weapons will become more attractive. On a per-weapon basis, nuclear arms are more efficient at destroying large area
Yes,
targets.
we know all this. What are you talking about?
Thank you, Mr. Expert. Was a strange sort of nuclear war. China was incentivized to use nuclear weapons first, despite it. Shut up. The only country that's ever nuked another country, they're not the ones who are going to do it. China's probably going to do it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
No
Crazy.
first use pledge. But once it did so, oh wait, so yeah, it's also funny. Despite its formal no first use pledge, every other country says they're going to use it first.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the deterrent.
Yeah.
China's the only psychopath out there being like, no, we're not going to use it.
We'll only use it if a nuke has hit our country first, which is probably the only appropriate way to act if you have a nuclear weapon.
Yeah. Unbelievable. You know, the guys who formally said that they're not going to use it and also haven't nuked a country before, they're probably going to do the nuking, I think. Not the ones that do nuking and say they will
And have
keep
all the
doing nuking.
missiles surrounding a country.
Once it did so, and in contrast with expectations for how a US-Soviet war would have played out in Europe, things are not necessarily spiral into an apocalyptic exchange. Oh, you might not actually be that bad. It might be different. In the world of nuclear strategists, that is what counts as good news. I always say that I love The Economist because it's so insane. It's like the craziest smart guy magazine in the world.
Yep.
It's just like a bunch of like people who have gone to university and have now joined a cult.
Yeah. Sorry, can I just interrupt? I know the porn star moustache isn't working for me, and I said at the beginning of this stream, it's only for myself because I find it funny. I like to look at myself, I like to laugh in the mirror, and then I get on with my day. All right? And I'm like, this is very funny. That's it. I know.
Evil.
Sorry, I missed that. Enjoy.
Evil Autism magazine. That is 100% what it is. It's these fucking psychopaths. It's literally glazing them up for nuclear war. This is good news. Nuclear war with China is good news because it won't be as bad as the nuclear war with the Soviet Union, which I have no idea what the fuck you're basing that on.
Yeah.
The exercise suggests that China had more reason for cheer. Yeah.
Oh, yippee.
Yippee, nuclear war. The experts and officials playing as China had a wide range of military targets. That's so funny.
Yep.
Asia
No,
is chock full of American facilities. Good news for China. America's army's everywhere. So they've got so many targets.
Exactly.
That's really good news for China that they're surrounded by American military bases.
Could you not flip it the other way and be like, there's only one target in China? China.
Yeah.
What are you
Good news for
talking about?
America, their billion nuclear bases are all pointed at China.
I mean, it is true. If you're playing soccer and you just got more goals, fucking, that's cheating.
No, but you have to hit the ball into all of them in order to win.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's different. Good news for China. They're surrounded by US military bases.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck these guys. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Though there is little evidence that China possesses low-yield nukes right now. The American team, by contrast, struggled with the fact that many of the most attractive targets for retaliation were on the Chinese mainland. Striking those with tactical nuclear weapons would carry a much higher risk of escalation to a general nuclear war. What do you think a nuclear war is? Like, I don't even understand.
Yeah.
So lucky for China they're surrounded by these bases.
It's amazing. The targets are so easy to hit.
Moreover, the players found that America did not have the weapons needed to hit the very small number of lower risk targets, mostly warships and Chinese bases on disputed reefs in the South China Sea.
What they mean is they can't nuke every single one of them? I mean, I'm sure
No, they're
they
saying
can.
there's just not that many of them. What are you saying? Why do you have to nuke a ship? Yeah, can't you just bomb it with
You just bomb a ship.
Yeah, it's a floating thing. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
Crazy.
But also, if you nuke a ship, you get all this free fish.
Very
That's
true.
the other good part.
But then you make Godzilla, Alexa.
You also make Godzilla.
You also make
but imagine
Godzilla.
if you killed Godzilla, you'd feed the world for
You
like
can't
a
kill
decade.
Godzilla, Alexa.
Oh.
Have you not
They
watched
couldn't kill them in World War II.
Godzilla? How many Godzilla movies have there been?
Oh, true.
They can't kill him.
Yeah. Okay. Its most advanced non-nuclear missiles would have run out by day 45. America, unlike Russia, no longer has a nuclear-tipped anti-ship missile. Oh no. Well, it's because they fucking own all the boats. Like, no one else is a fucking Navy power. What ships are they going to be exploding? A new submarine-launched nuclear cruise missile is slated for the 2030s, but it could not be used for signaling to deter Chinese nuclear use before the fact without giving away where it was. True. You're so advanced and so secret that I couldn't possibly nuke you with this secret device because then you'll know where the thing is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I have secret, not only all these bases around you, there are secret submarines around. We can't nuke with them because then you'll know where our nuclear fucking capabilities are. It would also tie up scarce attack subs in the middle. Oh, sorry, I thought I said naval. I thought I said Middle East. Sorry. Nuclear strategy has its own macabre grammar, steeped in the assumptions experience of the Cold War and reshaped by the march of military technology. Faced with the annihilation of 5,000 American sailors. How is this what you're talking about when you're talking about a nuclear war?
Crazy. Yeah.
Would an American president respond with nuclear force, reach for what would be a shrinking quiver of conventional weapons, or fold? That, concede the author, is the fundamental unknowable component. I think every single person who took part in this war game should get nuked.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that against terms of service?
No. Because no one that is listening has a nuke.
If you're playing any of these games
it's
and
crazy.
saying, this is good news. This is good news. And also good news for China. We put all these bases there. That's fucking great.
Easy targets for them. Easy target practice.
They've got so many options. They've got 100 bases to choose from.
So was the change to American policy? What would America do if China nuked our ships in the ocean? Yeah, in their ocean.
In their ocean. Oh, fuck me. I hate The Economist. This is a terrifying title. And then you go through it and they're like, good news, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that bad.
The graphic was so cute at the beginning.
Boom.
Little bonky
nukes hitting
bonk.
each other.
What is this?
Fuck. I'm so exhausted after that article. I fucking want to cry. I can't even talk about anything. Fuck. Okay. We're back. This is... Well, we'll be getting up to one of your articles soon, or a lot of your articles, so we can do a little break on the old vocal.
Or on the old emotions.
On the emotions.
Why not
as well.
really lighthearted articles?
This one's a bit more chill. I mean, it's not. It's bad. But so we were talking about this last week while you were a foreign correspondent in New Zealand.
Yes, in France.
In France.
Yes.
And